Hey guys, welcome back to the Packed Life. Guys, today we have a fantastic, very short duration workout for you, which is really going to work well from a high intensity point of view. You get a nice contrast to the rest of the week's work, as well as some actual slow, long duration stuff where we can really work on some quality, and that's going to be specifically on the Turkish get-up for us today. All right, so moving on to the Metcon itself, this one is called Formula 1. We've got Eugene to demonstrate for us, guys, and it is only 8 minutes of work. It's an 8-minute AMRAP. The first movement is double unders. We're going to be doing 20 repetitions, and they look like this. Very nice, Eugene. Guys, if you're not doing double unders, you're doing single unders, but you're only doing 30 repetitions today. From there, you're moving on to your kettlebell swing. Guys, I do want you to do American swings today, please, and we are doing 8 repetitions. Nice aggressive squeeze of the hips and the glutes in order to create some momentum onto the kettlebell. And then from there, guys, into our reverse burpees today, which we are doing 4 repetitions of. So guys, you'll see that Eugene's planting his feet nice and close to his bum. He's throwing his head and his shoulders forward to get over his knees as aggressive as he can so that he can stand up nicely. He also has good ankle mobility, guys. But if you battle with this, there are a couple of other scaling options where you can do sit-ups for this instead with the stand-up, or we can just do normal burpees if you want to as well. All right, so guys, 8 minutes, as fast as you possibly can go. We're really gonna push hard through that little section. Take a couple of minutes to relax and breathe, and then we're gonna get into our Turkish get-ups, where, guys, I'm gonna show you a couple of points of performance and get into a little bit more specific work on how to do those correctly. Stick around if you wanna check those out. All right, guys, welcome back to the Packed Life. Guys, we're here today. We're going to give you a couple of points of performance on the Turkish get-up itself. All right, so there are a couple of different ways to do this, but we're going to focus on some of the basics. Just make sure we nail those down before we get into more of the intricacies later on. All right, so we've got Eugene helping us, guys. He's going to work through this Turkish get-up, and we're going to start with the setup position first. All right, so guys, what you'll find is easiest way, especially if the weight gets heavy, is just to roll into this sort of fetal position, 2 hands onto the kettlebell, and then roll onto your back in order to make sure that you lift it safely. Okay, the next thing you're gonna notice is Eugene has got his hand right in the crook of the kettlebell handle. All right, so he's not holding it in the middle, and that's important, guys. Straightens the arm up, and he's using his thumb as a bit of a directional sort of guide, and he's gonna try and push from his eyes through his thumb, or look through the thumb and straight up towards the ceiling. All right, that's gonna give him a viewpoint of where that kettlebell should be traveling. All right, if we're working on the right-hand side, we've got the right knee bent, and we've got the left arm out at 45 degrees. All right, from here, guys, he's going to push off this right heel, all right, and off his arm. He's obviously gonna engage his abs as he sits up into that elbow position. Good. From there, he's going to straighten out his arm as well. He gets up even higher. We're then going to lift the hips and sweep the foot round through to the back into our lunge position. He's going to straighten up nice and straight. Good job. And then he's going to stand all the way up. Once he's done that, we repeat the process, but in the opposite direction. So the leg goes back, we lunge down. Guys, a hand goes out to the side, post down, sweeps the leg through, and slowly back down into our starting position. Okay, really good. All right, guys, so some key things to note there. All right, so we're gonna go through, we're gonna get Eugene to do one more for us, but there are some key things that are important here, okay? Number one, guys, is gonna be, my cameraman just shrugged at me because he thought we shouldn't be so quick, so long. Anyway, but so what we're gonna do, guys, is the first thing is we've gotta make sure that we keep that elbow dead straight the entire time, okay? That's really, really important. All right, so and the second thing is we're going to look for some angles with regards to his shins and his elbows. Okay, so number one, we're back in our starter position. He rolls over onto his back, gets the arm and leg up straight. So, all right, first thing, guys, we're going to try and get this back leg or this posting leg as vertical as we can in the shin. So that's really nice there. Presses his arm up. We talked about the elbow staying locked out. He's going to sit up onto his elbow, up onto the hand. Good job. He's then going to press his chest forward and try and sit up as tall as he can. Nice job. Sweep the leg behind. Okay, and you'll see here, guys, the knee is directly underneath the hip, which is what we want. He straightens up. Good job. Okay, he stands all the way up. Challenging, that's what we want, especially challenging the balance. And then you can relax Eugene, and he heads the same way back down. Okay, so guys, just a couple of additional little points to help you through that Turkish get up today. I hope that helps, and we'll catch you guys for another tip soon.